Thank you, everybody, again for coming to Friday's Heroes. Glad to have you here as we celebrate our wonderful city employees and our public safety personnel. Two great stories again today, as we have for the last 4 years, really have had some wonderful stories to tell you about. Today we're honoring an employee who really goes out of his way to make his fellow city employees' jobs easier and more efficient. And our employee of the week is Mario Lucero. Mario is an employee with the Information Technology Service Division within the Department of Finance and Administration. And he's responsible for designing city web programs that really cut and whittle away hours of work into only minutes. And we're all about efficiencies. We've created over $14 million in efficiencies in the last 4 years, and we have employees like Mario that really help us do that. Each and every day he goes above and beyond to assist all of those that call upon him for his services. With his eager to please and friendly attitude, he is truly a delight to work with. And many can attest to his excellent work ethic with his performance in creating SharePoints for several city departments. So what's a SharePoint? A SharePoint is a website design program that facilitates a secure place to store, organize, share, and access information. Mario is previously recognized for his Toys for Tots SharePoints, which allowed many APD divisions to work together in organizing a very large citywide event. He's also known for his work on the Friday's Hero nomination SharePoint, the Route 66 project SharePoint, and the Rio Grande Visioning SharePoint. These are just examples and samples of all the SharePoints that he has made that make city employees' jobs easier. What makes Mario's work actually noteworthy and worthy of recognition is that he responds to requests almost instantaneously. He completes projects with unprecedented speed, and he eagerly answers all questions that people have. Many city employees remark when working with Mario that his work ethic and his enjoyable attitude, his uplifting, and his efficiency all come together to make him one of the go-to guys in the city of Albuquerque. This is an example of what many of our city employees do, and Mario really exemplifies that to its highest level. So he's really gone above and beyond to be the model employee this week, and his bosses, Peter Ames and Lou Hoffman, are here. They want to say a few words about Mario as well.
Okay.
Come on up.
Thank you, Mayor. You really said it best and well that represents Mario's efforts and all the work that he does for all city departments. And I just want to thank you. On the way up, I asked Mario, so what are we up here for now, Mario? I mean, every day I get a compliment on the work that you're doing. And recently, the EOC exercise that we had, that whole automated system that you've put in is just a great example of how you've responded. And so, thanks, Mario.
Thank you very much.
Lou?
First thing I'd like to do is thank Mario for his commitment, his initiative, and his hard work. Second thing I wanted to do was to thank Peter, who in his short time here has basically moved our IT program to best practices and has started recruiting a high-performing team that Mario exemplifies. Third, I'd like to thank the mayor for his continued and diligent support of our employee recognition programs. Behavioral scientists would tell you that salary is not a motivator, but recognition is. And so, Mayor, thank you for helping us keep people like Mario.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. You
Yes.
bet. You bet. Thank you so much, Lou.
Thank you.
Yeah, we really have. I mean, we've come a long way in 4 years, thanks to Peter and Mark and our whole team here and Lou on the IT side of the equation. We're making investments in IT. We're hiring the best and brightest, and today this exemplifies that. So, Mario, we have a Employee of the Week mug for you there, and we also have a certification for Employee of the Week for you, as well as a letter for your personnel file. And just we're in the service delivery business, and we deliver services to the community, but we also deliver services to the 6,000 employees within our organization. And you're doing a wonderful job. We're proud of you, and thanks for your efforts.
Thank you so much. I
You
appreciate
betcha.
that.
Thanks so
Thank
much. Stick around. We'll do a photo here in just a few minutes.
Great. Thank you.
Marshall, why don't you come on up? Jim, you gonna head up here, Jim? You got visitors in town? You got folks here to
No, we got sick dogs at home, so we
Oh, is that right?
balance that out. So
These are the folks that this gentleman was hosting, the individual that Marshall Katz helped.
Oh, okay. I didn't make that connection for just for a minute here. Today, for our Friday's Hero, we are honoring Chief Marshall Katz. If you go out to the Albuquerque International Sunport, you will see Marshall. And he's there, every time I go, I see him. He's out there, and he's working hard to keep us safe at the International Sunport. He works within the airport, ensuring that the safety of all people coming and going from our great city is of paramount importance. But Chief Katz also goes out of his way a lot, and he went out of his way to help a guest in Albuquerque when he happened upon an unfortunate situation, I guess. This past August, a traveler who was making his way to Albuquerque from Montreal, Canada, via New York City, was unfortunately delayed at the U.S.-Canadian border for hours through no fault of his own. This resulted in the individual missing his flight on JetBlue, and as you know, JetBlue is our newest carrier, bringing folks in from New York City to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Wonderful, wonderful airline, great partners for the city of Albuquerque. But unable to obtain the cell phone number, the gentleman could not forewarn JetBlue about being late and was going to have to forfeit his airline ticket. Fortunately, he managed to get a flight the next day, but was informed that his first flight, since it had to be canceled due to lack of getting a hold of the airline, he was going to lose that fee. After he arrived in Albuquerque, his host took him to the airport in an effort to find some solution to the situation. So the pair found Marshall Katz and explained the difficult financial situation that he found himself in through the loss of his ticket fees. Marshall heard the story and was motivated to help the traveler. So he contacted JetBlue the same day and found a solution for the loss of the credit to the man. And the host, thank you very much. So the host of the visitor, which I believe is Byron, correct?
Yes.
Mr. Lindsay, called us and said, look, you got a good guy out here. Marshall found us in a difficult situation. Marshall knows all the airlines out there. He called JetBlue. JetBlue did the right thing, obviously, and helped them out with the return of their fees. So just taking the time and energy out of his day, like he does on a daily basis, to help someone out who found themselves in an unfortunate situation, it's good stuff. And we're really proud of him. So I want to have Jim Hine come up and say a few words about Marshall and about the situation, and then we have our Friday's Heroes coin that we'd like to deliver.
When we came in this morning, we were talking to Rob Perry, and Marshall was questioned why he was here, and he said, for just doing my job. And he does indeed do his job well. Marshall, we refer to him as the ambassador at the airport. He's always helping out passengers, he's always helping out tenants, and even our own employees. And he leads by example on customer service. The mayor mentioned service delivery, and he's a class example of that, and we do appreciate it.
Thanks, Marshall. So Byron, were you the weary traveler, or were you the
No, I was the weary host.
You were the weary host of the weary
Who
travelers.
had been meeting the traveler for many hours.
Right,
and
right.
He couldn't show up because of that unfortunate incident
Yeah.
on the border.
Well, excellent. Well, we're glad that you're here. Thanks for
But
bringing.
it was so remarkable how he dropped everything and went out of his way in a way that you always hope public servants will, but sometimes that doesn't happen,
Yeah.
as we all know.
Well,
And he just went way above and beyond the call of duty, I thought, and saved the day and the week
good.
for me and my guests.
Well, thanks for taking the time. A lot of times folks won't take the time to let us know about these good things as well. So Marshall, we have a Friday's Heroes coin for you that's been specifically commissioned for this purpose. It's got the city seal on one side, and it's got our public safety departments on the other. So always glad to see a smiling face out there. You are a great ambassador for the city. Everybody knows you, and we just appreciate you very much.
Thank you very much, Mayor.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.